Right, round 2 against Devton. Hand is not great, but I'm going to keep. I guess it's pretty good. The strength of this hand depends a lot on the strength of the LD. And the Pride Mage, and the Smiter, and the Linvala, and the Vial. Tumble Garden's the only real non-factor here. I guess we know what the Vial's doing also. Copperline Gorge, what does that mean? Copperline Gorge birds, so Kiki Pod, or Kiki no pod. Okay. Well, now I'm just going to play Tech Edge Vial, because I'm going to play a Vial next turn also. So I can go Vial tapped land. And save 2 life, which is nice. How to save 2 life. Basic Mountain. Promo Basic Mountain. Scoozy. Okay. Card's pretty good in the old creature mirror, I will admit. Yes, please. Hopefully a lot of the removal is going to be like paths and stuff, so the Scavenging Ooze won't get too big. Liliana is also, or Liliana, Linvala, it's like the opposite of Liliana, also pretty good against it. Linvala is pretty good against this board, I will definitely say that much. Against that board as well. Yund, it's... Does Jund play birds these days, or is this just a brew? Feel out of the loop when things like this happen. Brimaz, the king of cats. Well, I'm definitely playing one of these 3-drops. Question is which? And I suppose the answer is Smiter. Yeah. Cannot be countered. Don't even try. Then I get to Vial in Pride Mage. And then play Linvala and Vial in Brimaz. It's pretty good. Oh, it is Path. Alright. I will search for a Plains. Or I have enough white. I guess I do want double white post Canopy as well. I think you want to default to green when possible because of Scavenging Ooze. But I'm willing to believe this game is going to be more white-centric from my side. Fulminator Mage. You got it. Will not be doing anything to affect this. Did they just miss a point? I think they missed a point. Surely they're going to Fulminator me anyway, so they might as well Fulminator activate. Or not. Just let me go to my turn. It's weird. Well... I'm going to bring this thing in, because I can. Maybe they'll be tempted to like bolt it, and then I can lock the Scoozes out. So weird to me. Why are they not messing with my stees? Fulminator sleeping on the job over there. Decision time. So this cuts off this bird's mana, these activations, and this, if they don't use it, as well as any future copies of these cards. Linvala, yep, that's the land I would choose. Linvala also represents, or Linvala is also unboltable and unabrupt decayable, which is pretty powerful. Look at all that blue text. Oh, I love it. They're like unclicked hyperlinks. Just want to know. Flash Brumaz is also pretty cool. In case Lily gets pathed. Lily. I keep calling her Lily. Linvala. Do I want Brumaz in play right now? Kind of want Linvala to do my attacking. Guess it doesn't hurt. It's not like it's boltable. Like, I don't want to give my opponent free uses of their mana, but I should also do the GTO vial activations. So you should always be or almost always activating your vials on end steps, even if you don't have anything, because for balance, like, you need to, if you only activate when you are putting something in, then they know that you're putting something in when you activate, and might have certain responses, whereas if you just always activate, then they don't know whether it's a real activation or a fake one, so they might not respond to your relevant vial activation. So that's why you see good vial players activate, or good players of decks with vial, I guess. You'll see them activate vial and not put stuff in, like, over half the time. You don't necessarily have to do it all the time, you just have to do it enough to stay balanced. I use the poker term balance, which hopefully I get enough understanding to not have to explain that any further. It's just, you don't want your actions to be obviously indicative of a certain thing. So like there, I didn't activate, so they know that I don't have a creature. Voice. Yeah, okay. So it keeps serving in the air until they give me an excuse not to. Suppose I want this in play as well. Do I? Maybe a Liliana plus? It's not like I need the mana. Yeah, I'll just hold it. Chord of Calling. See, so if I activated Vial for 2 on my main phase, they probably wouldn't have responded, and then I would have gotten a voice token out of it. So that was my bad. I don't know what this could be, though. There's no, like, Bone Shredder. Witness for a path you can't cast? Targeting Chord of Calling. Alright. There's no Necrotol either, is there? They just play like Red Cat. Resto doesn't do it because of the Exalted. I am going to put it in now. Hope they don't have a stop setting their own end step. They do. Shucks. They don't use it though. Interesting. Interesting. Another Pride Mage. Makes Liliana a 2-turn clock. Liliana. Wow. Linvala. Got necromancers on my brain. Bang bang. Watch out for all your artifacts and or enchantments. Ragtag crew of prideful cat wizards. An elder in one pride, of the sigil cast in another. Bet that means someone. I bet that means something to someone. But that someone is not me. Excuse me. Recording this bright and early Saturday morning, and by Saturday morning I mean 2:15 p.m. I didn't get much sleep last night, so I took a nap right before recording, which was awesome. Ooh, I get a voice thing. I'm not gonna die, am I? That would stink. I don't want to die. Please don't kill me. I'm gonna be able to like alpha soon. Just send the team. Resto, blink, witness, or blink the bird. If you have another chord, blink the. Okay. So I do kill the bird at least. But I'm dead to a land. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, they can't combo me. Linvala just does it all. She slices, she dices. What a card. What a lady. Tech Edge is online. It is a white mana, so Path is theoretically a threat to our civilization, to our way of life as we know it. Suppose just go to my turn. I don't want to activate or anything. I just want to hopefully get a good draw. Like a mind sensor or something. Another ghost quarter. It's not too helpful. I'm also somewhat iffy about sending Linvala into Resto because I don't want to get like a block and bolt combo. So I think I'm just going to send my Fat Elemental, which is damn near lethal. Damn near lethal is a good place to be. You think they're playing a Godless Shrine? Because if not, I can Tech Edge this tomb before they fetch. I bet they're not. Make them choose between black or white. Not everything is black or white. I guess I should make the Michael Jackson black or white reference instead of the string cheese incident black or white reference. Probably a little more wider of a net on that one. I am going to play the Ghost Quarter second main, but I want to see if this green mana gets used. Alright, it does not. Send in a clown, a giant clown. Like, it's 1 damage off of theoretical lethal because this fetch, can't imagine my opponent winning without having used that fetch. So now Linvala gets pathed. Alright. Chord. Chord for 3? Giving me another elemental. This is a weird game of Magic. So they're getting Witness to get Path. Is there anything I can do about that? Doesn't look like it. I could have maybe Ghost Quarter. No, it wouldn't have changed anything. Actually, it might have if they don't have a basic Plains. Yeah, I could have Ghost Quarter before blocks, so that this thing couldn't both block and tap, and they have white. Weird. Alright, I guess this resolves. I have him almost in the Abyss. I just need to not get comboed. And they're going to have to path on my turn and give me another elemental. Because I'm Ghost Quartering that Temple Garden. Or they're just going to straight up do it. Yep. So I got all these big elementals. Should I go after the red? They're still 2 mana away from Kiki Jiki. But they already have their basic mountain, which means if I get the Copperline Gorge, they probably can't get another mountain. So I might be able to Ghost Quarter the Copperline Gorge and the mountain, turn them into like a forest and a plains. If I hit the Temple Garden and they have a plains or a forest, then I Ghost Quarter again and they get the other. Oh, decisions. I don't think Path to Exile is even any good against me right now. So I'm going to go after the red, I guess. Could also just do nothing. But I kind of want to mess with them a little. Don't make their lives too easy. They get an extra Scoos activation, but I think I can mess with their colors enough that it's worth it. I'll hit this thing. Pretty obvious they have paths over bolts. They do have the basic planes. Alright. Fair enough. So I guess I should have just gone after the Temple Garden. Copperline Gorge was a non-factor there. This bird represents close to lethal too. In terms of Kiki Jiki. Another voice. These three all must be blocked. Or dealt with somehow. One of these gets blocked by this. I guess the Brimaz. Like, eat the token. Chump Chump Path takes 6. It seems pretty good. Not sure how I get punished for this. I'm sure there's a way, but... like maybe I leave back one of the Pride Mages. Because if this blocks here, then this blocks the cat. No, they can't do that and not give me a voice token and live. Pretty sure this is safe. Relatively. Either they die or they like lose their board and I get voice resurgence tokens. There we go. They were like setting up profitable blocks instead of chumping my massive elementals. Brimaz down. The king is dead. Opponent takes 7. I like that. Still have 2 blockers. God, this was a weird game. Linvala. MVP. Path voice. I'm not gonna search. Ooh, I bet these mismatched basics are messing with people's heads. I block. Am I getting fogged out here? It'd be kind of messed up. All right. So, Kiki Cord. Let's see if Wescoe played against that at all. Doesn't look like it. Well, got a Teague. Dismembers. Seem good. Sigarda also doesn't seem too bad. Pride Mage is probably not good. Brimaz probably not good. And I don't know what else to cut. I like voices. Thalias maybe? Maybe I cut the Thalias. Something like this. I might be forgetting something about Pride Mage. Like, they could needle my vials, I guess? Spellskite's not that good against me. I don't think there's anything to Pride Mage. Fast forward to me losing to sort of green and white somehow. Interesting that Craig didn't play against any of these style decks in his whole tournament. Played against a lot of combo. Seems to be pretty combo oriented metagame these days. Ooh. I want to keep it so bad, but I won't. Alright. Double alright. This Vile better live, I can say that much. Get Vile out there first because it scales so much faster. Your own Voice of Resurgence. You got it. Yes. Go. Could kill it. Seems so inefficient. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Next turn I can kill something and eat it with Ooze with the help of Vile. 2 basic forests, that's good to note. Woof. Let's just develop the board for now. This dismember is not looking great. Presumably there will be targets at some point. Huh? Huh? I'm gonna mess with your stees. Maybe I should have just activated it first. I don't actually know what the timing is supposed to be. Like I could have just cast Arbiter and then used Vile for Teague. I'm going to keep it on 2 for now. It's a good draw. Let's get Mind Sensor in there so that I can Violin Ooze. Maybe I'm supposed to do both. I was probably supposed to do both because they could just hit off of this thing. Or at least lead with Arbiter. Path Gaddock-Teague. You got it. This time I'm gonna go to Forest because my Scoos. And I'm gonna put the Arbiter into play now. Wall of Omens? You got it. I'm like ready for all these fatty haymakers to start coming. My opponent's just playing like a bad version of my deck because they're stuck on mana. Yeah, take it. Take it all. Keep leaving this at 2. Three ball in the air. And then probably mass blocks. Wow, they do have a spell skite. It's not that effective against me. Like if my opponents told me in sideboarding that they had a spell skite that they were bringing in, I'm not sure I would still like not take out the Pride Mages. They just don't seem good. Do I want to start upping Vile? Probably not. Tech Edge not relevant yet. Just another 3 ball in the air. A Might Boring. But I don't have much better. And I am going to dismember this skite, I think. Yeah. I don't think these decks play like delve cards or anything, but see no need to risk it. These things have reach, so I don't have to worry about like dying to a random resto. Ooh, goodness. Don't need to up this. I can just cast my Will Leaf Leech, which I will do. Probably crash. They can't cord. They can't resto. I guess they could path. That'd look pretty bad if they pathed, I guess. All right, just super conservative. If I was just going to attack with Mind Sensor, I probably should have just played this Mind Sensor. Because I miss a point here, but then I get 4 points next turn. That's way better. Courser of Crufaxia. Ooh, that's a good hit. Although, my Tech Edge is live. Kiki Jiki bit away from casting that one. One, two, three, 4 blockers. Okay, so they're ripping a spell of some sort. Yeah, I'll up it to 3 because this Mind Sensor. I think it's not what we're looking for. If I send with everything, what happens? I guess I Tech Edge first and then... calculate an alpha after that. I don't think there's any good attack though. Because I could just die to these tokens if I start sending these things. Just, I know they don't have anything. I'm going to have some lethal creatures after that. Opponent asked me why I'm being so cautious. You got this all in. I really don't. I think I have this if I don't go all in. Unless it goes like white source off the top, Wrath of God. That'd be pretty impressive. From the green-white creature deck. Wouldn't be the first time. But I think my opponent's talking about like that I would have had lethal if I activated a Wildwood, but I couldn't activate Wildwood and they sent me a novel. Lightning Helix in hand nearly gave me a chance to use it. Your ooze would get you out of Helix range. Oh, if some creatures died? Yeah, so maybe I should have sent at least one. I didn't think my opponent had bolts, but I guess post-board they definitely could. So I should have sent one, just so that ooze can get me up to 4. But I don't think going for the win was necessarily correct after my opponent, like, played this untapped after using all their mana every turn. Oh well, 2-0!